Hello cuties, my name is Dana and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you're new, do not hesitate to click that subscribe button so you will never miss another video with me. Today I would like to talk about pretty important subject for all the women, cellulite. I would like to refer a little bit to my previous video, my body fat transformation. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend if you would like to know a little bit more about my body fat transformation. So I believe that based on my example, I will be able to help you achieve your goals, or at least guide you towards the right path. So if you can, please click that like button, then I will know that it was helpful, or at least that it was interesting for you. All the girls we know, we suffer, we struggle with this subject. It's a shameful subject, just like stretch marks, for example, but in my opinion, both stretch marks and cellulite, they talk about something. They present some stories. Your stretch marks present how you grew as a person in your body, and your cellulite simply shows your nature. It shows that you're a woman and you shouldn't be ashamed of that. I'm a woman, I feel strong right now, I feel confident, and I would like all the women to feel the same way. I keep trying to convince my mom to be quite healthy and in shape, and I would like to do this with any other person. Also, I would like to show that skinny girls also have cellulite. Let's be honest, during the normal daily life, we can see cellulite everywhere. On our bodies, at the beach, just we cannot see it in social media and on the internet, which is really annoying because cellulite is really common. In fact, almost every model has cellulite. I can show you my transformation started last year in February, and this is my photo from February last year, and this is my photo taken 3 days ago. As you can see, there is a huge difference, and back in 2019 I wasn't really aware of that. I mean, I felt that I have cellulite, but I was always like, I cannot do anything about that, and it's natural and it's normal, and like I wasn't ashamed of that, but I didn't feel any need to do anything about that. One day, a few years back, when I was a teenager, I decided to check on the internet some magical tricks how to get rid of your cellulite, doing massages and using coffee grains and such things. I used all that, I tested it, and nothing really worked. The difference was visible, for example, for just one day. My external skin tissue got tighter, but you know, the basis of cellulite lie under your skin layer, which means that you cannot really do anything about that working only from the outside. You have to work from the inside. That's why probably it didn't work. Right now, I can give you my 5 top tips that worked for me. As you can see, also not only cellulite, my whole body fat has changed, and all the things that I would like to talk about are simply connected to healthy lifestyle. If you would like to know a little bit more about healthy lifestyle, you can check my video on that. And right now, let's go to the subject. First and most important thing, exercises. I'm really sorry girls, you cannot get rid of cellulite naturally without working out. And I will tell you even more. With my mom, once we decided, because our physiotherapist bought a new machine, and this machine is like beating out the cramps in the muscles. Also, it works on the cellulite. Well, they say it works on the cellulite, and when you beat your thighs using this machine, it really hurts. It's super painful. I was able to do 5 sessions, I think, and I didn't really see the difference. Take into consideration I'm size XS and my mom is XL right now. She's seen the difference, but it was only for a moment. Like, she noticed that the skin, her skin, when she was touching it, was smoother, but again, it was only the difference on the outside layer. inside, in general, when you looked at her legs, they were still really wrinkly with cellulite, or however you call it. And with mine was the same. The skin itself was super soft, like using a lot of lotion or something like this, but I felt under skin that it wasn't perfect, or not even near perfection. That's why when I decided finally to get my shit together and to start taking care of my mental health and, well, of my body appearances, it gave me some positive side effects, which is getting rid of cellulite. Of course, I still have a little bit under bum. They are super smooth, and it's just simply being consistent while exercising and split trainings on the legs, mostly with weights. Unfortunately, training cardio, you're not building muscles, which means that your skin is not getting tighter, which means that you cannot really get rid of cellulite fully, because simply visually it won't look good. So exercises, unfortunately or fortunately, depend how you look at it, are included in the process and you cannot skip them. The second thing will be drinking water. Drinking water really changed my life. I used to drink really few. Right now I track all of the glasses of water that I drink. My boyfriend even recently started drinking water, and he said that he feels a lot less bloated and in general lighter, and that he digests easier. So water really is a game changer. Also, water is really beneficial when you crave for any sweets. The stomach gives the message to your brain that you're hungry, and when you're instantly hungry, you crave for sweets. Don't tell me that it's not like this. I know it's like this. I know it myself. Simply drinking water regularly helped me not having a sweet tooth anymore, kinda. Of course, sometimes I really want to eat white chocolate because I'm almost addicted to white chocolate. If you haven't seen my video about breakfast, you can find the proof there. When your body simply doesn't feel thirsty, then your cravings are a lot less visible, which is also beneficial for you, not only if you want to get rid of cellulite, but also if you want to get rid of some additional kilograms. In the third thing, I will relate a little bit to the coffee grains that I mentioned a moment ago. I liked the skin feeling that I got after using these coffee grains, but it was a mess. Whole bathtub or shower was dirty, so simply I started using peelings just for my thighs. I don't really like using peelings here on the upper body, because then I have an impression that my skin is even drier. So I use peelings only for my thighs and for the booty, and it gives you like a comforting feeling, because when you touch your skin it's really smooth. And after that, the fourth thing is using lotions, because when your skin is dehydrated, then it loses elasticity, and by moisturizing it you prevent it. Also, your tan stays a little bit longer on your skin. Right now we're going slowly to summer. Well, in some places there is summer, but let's talk in general. You can watch my video about natural tanning, mostly for pale skin, as I'm pale. Probably you cannot see it here, good lighting, thanks sun, but yeah, I'm pale normally, and I use only natural, or at least vegan friendly, cruelty free products to sunbathe, and I highly recommend. I don't get burned, and even if I do sometimes, but that's just my fault, because for example I apply oil not really carefully, it gets back to normal pretty fast. But yeah, moisturizing your skin and using peelings give you a really nice skin soft sensation, and simply it works on your brain and it can foolishes it a little bit. So then even if you see in the mirror this cellulite still going on, your brain will think after touching it that it's like super nice. And the fifth thing, I would say for me, it was starting walking. Simply when you sit a lot, your skin gets super fluffy, I would say, or floppy, something like this, and it's not that tight anymore. That's why I started walking 10,000 steps a day, but I would recommend 15-20 if you struggle with cellulite a lot. I started walking, well, it will be a little bit over a year ago when I started walking to work instead of going by car. Kinda just walking to work changed my perception how I want to look and what I want to achieve, and I felt really good after walking. I mean, walking, then sitting for hours at work and then coming back walking again, because it felt like I'm doing something. I'm not a lazy couch potato, and simply I felt good about myself. My skin wasn't the greatest. The cellulite was visible all over my face, and I was always saying that it's my genetics, I cannot change it. Probably many of you can say the same. So listen, cuties, it's not this way. You're just saying this because you want to comfort yourself. But if you move and if you start changing something, it will go away. Okay, it took me 1 year, and back then my size was XS. Right now I'm still XS. My size didn't change, but when I see in the mirror I look totally different person, super self-confident and simply happy. So please, right now it's your time. Go to the kitchen, take a glass of water, drink it, and after that, if you only can, take your dog, your child, your partner, just your earphones, and go for a walk, and walk for like 45 minutes and come back home. And then instead of sitting, you can, for example, stretch while watching a movie. We're used to be lying or standing. Sitting is simply not natural position for humans. When you sit, your blood doesn't flow like it's supposed to, and some fluids accumulates in the tissues and they are not removed or oxygenated by the blood. And not only it doesn't help get rid of cellulite, it can even make your cellulite more visible. So if you want to avoid it, just please use my 5 tips. If you're not happy with your body, just change something. It's not like you're stuck there and you cannot move. Simply you have to change some things in order to change your body. Nothing will change unless you change. It's quite logical and also quite fair, I think. I hope this, well, let's say easy tips will help you. You have a perfect example in me that you can do this, and the road can be long, but it's worth it. For now, that would be everything. I really hope you will be able to check by yourself if it's working. If it does, please leave me a comment down below sharing this story. Also, you can find me on my Instagram, JustynaDaily_, just like the name of this channel. And there you can find more photos with the home workouts right now, so you can see the difference in my legs even more, and maybe it will motivate you to change something in your life and in your body. Thank you one more time, and if you haven't clicked that subscribe button yet, right now is your last chance. I'm watching you. See you next time. Bye!